Hello everyone and welcome back. In this new section of the course we are going to be introducing a new entity in our application, the lessons entity. The lessons entity is going to be used to populate here the lessons list in the course landing page. We are going to be covering how to integrate NgRx with a material data source in order for the data to be displayed in a material data table such as the one that we have here in this page. We are going to talk about pagination and how it relates to NgRx store, and we're going to cover effects error handling. At the end of this section we will have an application that is getting all its data from the store, so we will have that optimal user experience that we were looking for, where the application uses loading indicators in an absolutely minimal way. This means, for example, that here in the course page we're going to show a loading indicator to the user only when we load a page of data the first time. So the first time around that we load the first page of lessons, only then we will show a loading indicator. If we then go back here to the courses page and we load again the same course, this time around no loading indicator is going to be shown to the user because the data was already present in the store. Then as we navigate through the lessons list, we are going to fetch the pages one by one, and once a page gets shown on the screen, it's also going to be present here on the store. So whenever we go back to a page that was already loaded, we are going to show the data immediately to the user without the need of doing HTTP requests or showing loading indicators to the user. To demonstrate an added benefit of the store architecture, we are going to improve the performance of our UI by refactoring to use the Angular on-push change detection mode. So as we can see, there is a lot to cover in this new section, so let's go ahead and switch over here to the Angular NgRx course GitHub repository, and we're going to fetch the code for the beginning of this section. We are looking for this branch, free-lessons. We are going to switch to it, and we are going to either clone it or download it or fetch it directly from Git into our workspace. If you want a zip file with this branch, you can get it here in the download zip button. Otherwise, you can get the code for this branch by running this command: git checkout -b, name of the local branch, and here the name of the remote branch. Once we have the code installed locally, let's go ahead and start our small REST API server. After running npm run server, you should have here your server running on port 9000. Then we're going to switch here to another terminal, and we're going to go ahead and start our Angular CLI development server by running the npm start command. After a moment, the server should be up and running, so let's go ahead and refresh here our application running on localhost port 4200, and we should get here a screen that looks like this one. Now if you click here on the view course page, you're going to see that there is no data in this table. And this is because our data source that connects to NgRx store is not yet implemented. We now have an overview of what we are about to implement in the next few lessons, so let's start at the beginning. Let's start as usual by defining the NgRx actions that we are going to be needing to implement the paginated lessons feature.